Hey, let's go ahead and get started with your messages from your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Let's see what the most important message is that your spirit guides want to talk about. Well, one came out, trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay, this is about trusting your intuition. If there's something that is just not feeling right to you, maybe you need to listen to that, okay? And then what do we have here? We got three more cards. We've got warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Okay, maybe that's what the niggle is all about. Maybe it is you not listening to that inner voice within you. And then we have you're already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. That's so funny because the first reading I put out today was talking about following your true north. And the next card out says yes. It says just say yes. So I don't know what this is all about. Let's go ahead and look at the bottom of the deck. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Maybe it's time for you to go out into nature so that you can actually listen to your own intuition and not the voices of everything that's going on around you, not the voices of other people's opinions or what everybody else wants from you. I feel like it's what is really calling you to say yes. And I feel like for a lot of you, you are being led and being guided towards this new path, and it's asking you just to say yes, like, but I don't think you're going to be able to hear that unless you get grounded, because if you're too overstimulated by things that are outside of yourself, you're not going to be able to hear that inner voice that is trying to tell you to move forward on this new journey. I feel like for a lot of us, we're pulling in on that inner warrior spirit that we have. And I think that that has a lot to do with this Pluto in Aquarius that we have going on right now as well. But I feel like your guides, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors are literally guiding you right now. So it's saying, like, say yes to go on this new journey. Say yes to go, try this, new job, or, try out something new or a new group. And I feel like it's like you're not going to be able to ignore the niggle anymore. What do we got here? Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Okay. Maybe for some of you, the niggle inside of you is, becoming an artist. Maybe for some of you, you've been working for corporate, your entire life because it's what pays the bills, but it's not actually what makes you happy. So it's saying, like, also your life is a canvas, so paint it how you will. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Okay, maybe for some of you, it's time for you to let go of some type of an addiction. It could be an addiction to, a certain person, place, or thing. It could be food. It could be, all kinds of things. Spirit, keep going. What do we got here? We have called soul gift and training. It's time to step up. And that's what this warrior woman here is telling you, is it is time for you to step up and step into your calling. It's time for you to be willing to go on this journey of self-discovery, regardless of, what everybody else is doing. It's funny because I've got these two cards in two different decks now. Yes, they're by the same maker, okay, but they are different decks. And you've got them both standing on top of the mountain, and they're all, they're both being guided, and they're listening to their intuition. They're listening to their guides, their angels, their ancestors, and they're being guided towards their destiny. There's this door that is opening up to you, and it's open for you to walk through. And I feel like it's telling you, say yes to new experiences. What do we got here? One more card for the collective. Well, there it is. We've got Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. Maybe there's something here you want to start studying. Maybe for some of you, it's time for you to dive right into it, okay? Be willing to dive in. And then bottom of the deck, a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Well, guess what? We are creating a new earth. That's what I was talking about with the Pluto and Aquarius energy. And I feel like, maybe you've been just kind of sitting back and just watching things, but it's like asking you to help create the new earth for yourself, but also creating new experiences for yourself as well. I really feel like a lot of you are being called to go on a journey. I feel like you're being called to step out of your comfort zone, for you to follow your true north. I'm really getting this true north energy, and it keeps coming up, and I've been hearing that multiple times today. What do we got here, Spirit? What is the advice? The advice is breathe and become aware and awakened creativity. See? And it talks about creativity again. So I do feel like we need to get grounded so that we can listen to that inner compass, and listen to what is kind of stirring within us. I feel like there's something stirring within you, that is trying to get you to move forward. But I feel like, fear is what is always stopping us. Fear of the unknown, fear of not knowing what's around the corner for us. But Archangel Lavender says, prepare for soul healing, forgive, and release everyone. So maybe that's what this is all about, is you're going to have to release everyone and anyone that just, it doesn't make you happy anymore. Archangel Metatron, increase your light levels, open your stellar gateway chakra. Okay. And then we got two more cards out. We have Seraphim, Seraphisa, relax and open up to source. Keep your heart open. Okay. So they are asking you to keep your heart wide open. And Archangel Haniel, seek soul satisfaction, fan a flame of inner happiness. Think about what's going to make you happy, not what's going to make everyone else happy. At the end of the day, the only person that matters is you. When you walk into the room, the most important person in that room is you. Okay? Not everyone else, not what everybody else wants for you. And then we have manifestation. You are manifesting your heart's desires. You're manifesting all your hopes, wishes, and dreams, and all you have to do is become aware of your surroundings and be able to just kind of fall right in. And then we've got this inner child healing. Okay. And then what do we have? Earth and ground. Look at this, you guys. Get grounded, earth and ground. Two totally different decks, both of them at the bottom. So I feel like it's really asking you to get grounded and listen to what the divine is trying to download into your psyche. I feel like it's going to be really important for us to listen to our own intuition instead of listening to the voices outside of ourselves. And it says, Archangel Gursisa, create a solid spiritual foundation, be in service to the planet, okay? Because we are creating this new earth for ourselves. It's almost like I feel like we're being taken back to the Garden of Eden. It's like while we see everything else is falling apart, actually things are really falling together. We just have to unravel all the crap that we have been taught in order for us to be able to hear what our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. But I feel like you're going to have to loosen the grip a little bit. Maybe for a lot of you, you're used to having control, and right now you don't have any control. It is asking you to literally step into the unknown. Okay? Step into the unknown. We have two cards out, passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. And for some of you, it's a creative project. And then we've got revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who for who you truly are. I'm going to say that again. Revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. And that's because you are working on becoming authentic and true to you and not to what everybody else wants from you. And then we have control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. Nobody can control you unless you allow it. And then we have bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Okay, maybe for some of you, you've gone through some sort of heartbreak. And so these crystals, ruby, rubellite, amethyst, and yellow jasper could very well help, on this journey with you. I feel like for a lot of you, you are working on healing some type of inner child wound. And I feel like maybe you've always had to be a warrior spirit throughout your entire life. And so you've had to sweep under the rug all of the pain and the suffering that you have encountered throughout this lifetime. I do feel like that is part of being here on this earth school, like we talked about. but I feel like it's just part of the life lessons, you know. But at the end of the day, we are here to learn. We are here to forgive. We are here to understand, you know, what it is like to be a human. We are souls living a human experience, not humans living a soul experience. Okay. So I feel like one of the best ways to hearing your inner voice and your inner calling is to sit and meditate, or get grounded, or go into nature. I feel like nature is going to be very important for you. Whether that's if you're in a warmer climate, you can go camping, or just going walks in the forest somewhere, you know, out away from people. So I know for myself, there are times where I just need to get away from it all. I need to go where it is quiet so I can, you know, sit back and listen to that inner voice within myself, and not, you know, really care about what anybody else is going to feel about what it is that I'm doing. Because at the end of the day, they have their life and I have mine. And the same goes for you. So I feel like then you're going to be able to open up to your own creativity and be able to you know, manifest. I do feel like birds are also very important. I feel like listening to the birds. You could be being surrounded by birds at this time. I see birds in a tree, like maybe around the top of a tree. Maybe you're seeing that. But I do feel like maybe for some of you, you are wanting to manifest a new, you know, a child. Maybe you're wanting to manifest something new. Maybe it's just for some of you, it's, you know, birthing in a new business idea. But I feel like a lot of the time we hold ourselves back for fear of like what other people will think. I remember when I first started this business, I kept my group on social media private because I was so afraid of people who used to know me, of what they were going to say or what they were going to think, you know, if I put this out there for the public to see. And then, you know, it finally got out and I was like, you know, I actually ended up getting a warm welcome, and I had a lot of people who reached out to me and even thanked me for what I was doing. And believe it or not, the bullies that I used to have in school reached out to me and apologized for the way that they treated me. And so I felt like it was the best thing, you know. I mean, even though it was scary to open up and show everybody, you know, what my capabilities were, and fear of like, you know, being criticized or condemned for the way I used to be in the past and then the person that I've become today. But instead, it was literally just the opposite. People had much more respect for me because I was willing to put myself out there and be vulnerable. So I do feel like I think at the end of the day, you know, we all need to get back out there and be more playful and have more fun and enjoy life. And I feel like, you know, we're all coming out of a dark space right now. You know, we're coming out of this darkness, and, you know, you can either stay right where you are in this darkness, in this confusion that, you know, has been surrounding us, or we can take ourselves out of that and we can become that warrior. And I feel like, you know, a lot of my feminines who watch, you know, and for some of you masculines, maybe you've stepped into your feminine, and that's okay too. You know, we all have masculine and feminine within ourselves. And I feel like, you know, I feel like in order for us to be able to go on this journey, we're going to have to warrior up and go, you know. And spirit's like, say yes, you know, say yes, take this leap of faith, go on this journey, go through that new door, loosen your grip, you know. That's all part of us being a part of the human existence. I'm going to leave that here, you guys. I don't really feel like there's a whole lot more to say. Actually, I want to go ahead and pull one more card. Is there anything else that the collective needs to hear? Okay, we got two more. How can I be more flexible right now? That's what it's saying. What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Today's soul action: remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. Then maybe do some yoga. And then it says, what excuses am I making right now? No more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. The time is now. Today's soul action says, if it's important enough to you, you will find a way. Today, make a decision and do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart and you will be led. trust, listen to your heart, trust the niggle, trust where it is trying to guide you. Say yes. I love you guys all so much. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know it helps my channel grow. And check me out over on Facebook, Instagram, and Rumble. Take care.